Earth, this remarkable sphere of blue and green, cradles within its embrace phenomena of such breathtaking beauty and bewildering strangeness, they often defy our everyday comprehension. We embark now on a grand expedition, a journey to the very edges of belief, to witness these marvels firsthand. Prepare yourselves to explore corners of our world where nature's artistry is on full, glorious display, where the rules of the ordinary seem to bend and the extraordinary becomes reality. This is an invitation to gaze upon sights that will stir the soul and ignite the imagination, a testament to the planet's boundless capacity for surprise. We shall traverse vast oceans to plumb their mysterious depths and soar above continents to observe landscapes sculpted by time and elemental forces, from colossal underwater chasms that could swallow architectural giants to skies that weep crimson tears. Each destination promises a unique spectacle. We will encounter formations so alien in their structure they appear plucked from the canvas of a fantastical dream, yet they are as real as the ground beneath our feet. These are not illusions, but tangible expressions of the intricate and often eccentric processes that govern our world, each a story waiting to be told, a puzzle inviting us to unravel its secrets. It is a common refrain when faced with such wonders to exclaim, "Surely this cannot be." A natural response perhaps to the sheer audacity of nature's creations, which so often surpass the limits of what we might expect or even conceive. Yet, it is precisely this element of disbelief that draws us in, that fuels our curiosity and our desire to understand. The planet is a master illusionist, but its tricks are all rooted in the elegant laws of physics, chemistry, and biology. Our journey is one of discovery, peeling back the layers of the seemingly impossible to reveal the fascinating truth that lies beneath. And so, with minds open and senses alert, we shall venture forth. This exploration is designed not merely to astound, but to enlighten, to weave together the threads of scientific understanding with the sheer joy of discovery. There will be moments of profound awe, punctuated, as nature often intends, with a gentle touch of the amusing, the unexpected quirk that reminds us of the delightful unpredictability inherent in the wild. Let us then, without further ado, immerse ourselves in these natural splendors, allowing the wonders of our world to unfold before us, one breathtaking chapter at a time. Our first destination takes us to the warm, crystalline waters of the Caribbean Sea, specifically to the Lighthouse Reef Atoll, some 70 kilometers off the coast of Belize. Here lies a feature of stark and dramatic contrast, a near-perfect circle of deepest, richest indigo. This is the Great Blue Hole, a colossal marine sinkhole, a geological marvel. Its sheer scale is difficult to comprehend from the surface alone, beckoning us to explore its hidden depths. This extraordinary formation measures over 300 meters across its almost flawless circumference, but its grandeur extends downwards, a vertical descent of more than 120 meters into the limestone bedrock. The origin of the Great Blue Hole is a fascinating tale of geological transformation. For those who venture into its depths, the Great Blue Hole offers an unparalleled glimpse into this prehistoric past. Our next natural spectacle might conjure images more suited to a Gothic tale than a scientific documentary. the phenomenon known as blood rain. The very name evokes a sense of unease, a primal reaction to the sight of the heavens weeping crimson. However, it is a fascinating meteorological event with natural explanations. Fine mineral dust, rich in iron oxides, is swept up from arid regions. Deserts like the Sahara are sources of this dust. Winds lift these particles high into the atmosphere, transporting them across continents. When these dust-laden air masses encounter moisture, raindrops form around the dust. The result is a downpour ranging from light orange to deep red. It's a remarkable demonstration of atmospheric connectivity, transforming a mundane shower into an extraordinary event. Our journey takes us to the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, a landscape sculpted by wind and time. Amidst this stark beauty lies a truly astonishing spectacle. Born of human endeavor, the Darvaza gas crater is a testament to the potent forces beneath our feet. In 1971, Soviet engineers drilled deep into the Turkmen earth, seeking natural gas. Disaster struck, collapsing the ground and releasing methane gas. To prevent further hazards, they ignited the gas, expecting it to burn off in weeks. Yet the inferno has burned for over half a century, defying all expectations. We now journey south to the remote northern reaches of Australia, specifically to the Gulf of Carpentaria. This vast shallow sea, fringed by sparsely populated coastline, is the stage for one of the world's most extraordinary and predictable meteorological phenomena. It's here, primarily during the spring months, from late September to early November, that the skies can play host to the breathtaking morning glory clouds. These are not your everyday formations. They are celestial rivers, vast rolling tubes of cloud that stretch across the horizon, a truly grand and ephemeral display unique to this corner of the globe. Imagine, if you will, an immense, perfectly formed cylinder of cloud, sometimes one, often several, marching in stately procession across the early morning sky. These remarkable structures can be astonishingly long, frequently extending for hundreds, and in some rare instances, over 1,000 kilometers. They travel at a considerable speed, often up to 60 kilometers per hour, maintaining their distinct tubular shape as they glide, low and majestic, typically only a few hundred meters above the ground. Their appearance is both serene and powerful, a silent, atmospheric wave rolling over the awakening landscape, a truly remarkable sight to behold. The formation of these spectacular clouds is a complex affair, a delicate interplay of specific atmospheric conditions. They are most commonly observed when moist air from the Coral Sea to the east flows over the Cape York Peninsula. As this air cools overnight, it meets the drier air of the Gulf. Furthermore, a crucial ingredient is the collision of sea breezes from both the east and west coasts of the peninsula, converging and creating an uplift. This confluence, combined with high atmospheric pressure and suitable humidity levels, gives birth to these linear cloud banks, a meteorological marvel of precision. True to their name, the morning glory clouds almost invariably appear in the early hours of the day, typically around dawn as the first light begins to paint the sky. Their arrival heralded by a sudden gust of wind and a rapid drop in temperature. But their magnificence is fleeting. As the sun climbs higher and the land warms, the delicate balance of conditions that sustains them is disrupted, and these atmospheric giants slowly dissipate, vanishing as mysteriously as they arrived, leaving behind only the memory of their passage, a grand yet transient spectacle of nature's artistry. Our next destination takes us to a rather more intimate setting, far from the vast deserts or expansive skies we have explored. We find ourselves in the temperate woodlands of western New York State, within the serene confines of Chestnut Ridge Park. Here, amidst the lush greenery and the gentle murmur of flowing water, lies a small waterfall, one that harbors an extraordinary secret, a subtle yet captivating interplay of elemental forces, a natural wonder that seems almost paradoxical, hidden in plain sight for those who know where to look. Shale Creek meanders through this park, its waters tumbling over layers of sedimentary rock, creating a picturesque, though by no means colossal cascade known simply as Eternal Flame Falls. The waterfall itself is charming, perhaps 10 meters in height, its water spilling over a ledge into a shallow pool below. The surrounding forest, rich with hemlock and deciduous trees, creates a tranquil ambiance, a haven for hikers and nature lovers. It is a scene of quiet beauty, typical of this region, yet it conceals a feature that sets it apart from countless other waterfalls across the globe, a tiny, persistent miracle. Tucked away behind the curtain of falling water in a small grotto carved into the shale rock, flickers a tiny yet tenacious flame. This is the eternal flame that gives the falls its name. It is a rather modest fire, often no more than a few inches high, yet its persistence in such a damp environment is truly remarkable. This seemingly magical phenomenon is not a product of myth or legend, but of a fascinating geological quirk, a natural gas seep that provides a continuous, albeit small, supply of fuel for this enduring spark of light and warmth. The source of this perpetual flame is a natural leakage of gas, primarily methane, along with smaller quantities of ethane and propane, seeping from the ancient shale bedrock. These hydrocarbon gases, formed from organic matter laid down hundreds of millions of years ago, find their way to the surface through fissures and cracks in the rock. The grotto provides just enough shelter from the cascading water and the wind to allow this small but steady emission to sustain a flame, a tiny beacon burning steadfastly behind a veil of water, a testament to the hidden energies within the earth. In California's Death Valley lies a geological puzzle captivating imaginations for decades. Racetrack Playa, a flat, desiccated lakebed, stretches under an unforgiving sun. Large boulders, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to move mysteriously. These sailing stones leave distinct trails, evidence of their journey. The mechanism behind their movement remained elusive, fueling wonder. Could it be the wind alone? The mystery deepens, inviting theories to unravel this silent ballet. Our journey now takes us to the East African Rift Valley in northern Tanzania, to the shores of a lake so extraordinary it appears to belong to another world entirely. This is Lake Natron, a body of water renowned for its startling, almost surreal, crimson hue. Nestled at the foot of the volcanic Oldoinyo Lengai, the mountain of God to the Maasai people, Lake Natron presents a landscape of stark, inhospitable beauty. Its waters, far from offering refreshment, are a potent brew of chemicals. A consequence of its unique geological setting and the arid climate that governs this dramatic region, of tectonic activity and ancient volcanoes. The lake is exceptionally alkaline, with a pH level that can soar above 10.5, comparable to that of strong ammonia. This extreme alkalinity is due to the high concentration of sodium carbonate and other minerals that leach into the lake from the surrounding volcanic soils and are concentrated by intense evaporation under the equatorial sun. Furthermore, Lake Natron is a soda lake, meaning it is also incredibly saline, particularly during the dry season when water levels recede, leaving behind vast glistening flats of salt and natron, a naturally occurring mixture of sodium carbonate decahydrate. These conditions are profoundly hostile to most forms of aquatic life familiar to us. The source of Lake Natron's astonishing red and orange pigmentation lies not in minerals dissolved from the earth, but in life itself, albeit life of a very particular, resilient kind. These vibrant colors are primarily due to vast blooms of salt-loving microorganisms, specifically cyanobacteria such as species of Arthrospira and other halophilic bacteria and algae. These extremophiles thrive in the lake's challenging saline and alkaline soup, their pigments, including carotenoids, providing the water with its characteristic unearthly shades. The intensity of the color can vary with salinity and temperature, creating a dynamic, ever-changing canvas of fiery hues. Adding to its formidable nature, the waters of Lake Natron can reach scorching temperatures, often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, and in shallower areas can climb as high as 60 degrees Celsius, or 140 degrees Fahrenheit. This geothermal heat, combined with the caustic chemical composition, makes direct contact with the lake water dangerous for most animals, including humans. It is a place that demands respect, a vivid reminder that beauty in nature can often be intertwined with conditions that test the very limits of biological endurance, a truly extreme environment where only the specially adapted can survive. Our journey through these remarkable natural spectacles, from the abyssal depths of submarine sinkholes to the fiery breath of the earth, and from the slow dance of desert stones to the crimson embrace of an alkaline lake, draws to a close. We have glimpsed but a fraction of the diverse and often bewildering phenomena that our planet so generously offers. Each location, with its unique story and singular character, underscores the Earth's boundless capacity for creativity, its intricate processes shaping landscapes and nurturing life in the most unexpected of ways, often on scales of time that dwarf our own fleeting existence. These wonders, scattered across continents and oceans, serve as powerful reminders that our world is a place of constant transformation, of delicate balances, and of enduring mystery. From the almost imperceptible creep of a glacier to the sudden fury of a volcano, the forces at play are immense, yet they can also manifest in the quiet growth of a crystal or the subtle biochemistry that paints a lake red. There is a profound beauty in this complexity, a beauty that invites not just admiration, but also a deep and abiding curiosity to understand the mechanisms that govern our terrestrial home. The spirit of exploration, the desire to witness and comprehend, is a fundamental human trait. As we continue to uncover the secrets of these natural marvels, we also learn more about our own place within this grand interconnected system. Some phenomena, like the ever-burning crater, become unlikely attractions, testaments to both natural forces and occasionally human misadventure, drawing us in with their dramatic allure. It is this very allure that can spark a lifelong passion for the natural world, encouraging us to look beyond the familiar and embrace the sheer variety of experiences our planet holds. May our appreciation for these extraordinary manifestations of nature inspire a collective commitment to cherish and protect them. For they are not merely curiosities, but integral parts of the Earth's heritage, vital ecosystems, and sources of irreplaceable knowledge and inspiration. The future of these wonders, and indeed our planet, rests upon our willingness to observe, to learn, and to act as responsible stewards, ensuring that generations to come can also stand in awe before the wild, weird, and utterly magnificent tapestry of the natural world.